What's up, everybody? Jed Johnson here from dieselcrew.com. Of course, you know they call me Napalm, brother. Merry Christmas, everybody. It's about 5 o'clock on Christmas Day as I'm recording this, and it's going to take a little while for it to upload because the service at my house is terrible. Okay? Honestly. So, this is going to be another late video, but just got a question in on Napalm's Nightmare Lifts from Raker 1980. Wants to know some of the standards on the Napalm's Nightmare lifts, um, and what he can use as standards for himself as he trains on it. So mainly we have two competition sizes that we use, and they're the 2 inch and the 2 3/8 inch. So I just kind of jotted down some numbers from what I remembered. So what I came up with on the 2 inch was, if you're doing 400, I mean, you're basically a really strong dude. Okay. Maybe even a little bit less than that would be fair to say that you're extremely strong. I'm going to count 450 as like elite or even super elite. And then 500, absolute world class. If you can do 500 on the 2 inch, you're in some very, very rare territory. And then after I made those notes, I went back and looked at the standings. So for the 2 inch, there are 48 registered athletes right now in the standings. Now it's been contested with more than 48 competitors in a way, because if you compete twice, you're only registered for your top performance in our database. So the 400 pounds, which I said would make you really strong, you'd be 13th out of 48 in all of our competitions in the standings. 450 would put you in like sixth place. Okay. And then 500, actually, there hasn't been a 500 done in competition yet. So the highest is 490. Okay. In the number one spot. So that'll give you some idea. Now, that's not just all like top level competitors. There's a lot of other competitors in there that are beginners. And if you go to the database and check out the standings, you'll be able to see where everyone lies. So you can compare against yourself on the 2 inch Napalm's Nightmare and many other events that we contest in grip sport. So for the 2 3/8, jotted down some numbers as well. And so I said that 300 was damn good. 315 is going to make you, I'd say, like it's a serious dividing line. 350 is like elite level, and then 400 is world class. So I went back and looked. 315 is 23 out of 45 competitors, so you're being in about 23rd place. 350, which I said was elite, would put you at the 14 slot. And then world class would put you at fourth. So that'll give you an idea. I didn't write down what the highest was. I want to say it was like 430 or 440 by Eric Hussein. So that'll give you an idea of some numbers on the 2 3/8. Incidentally, what we found is your 2 3/8 number is extremely close to what you end up pulling on the Iron Mine axle. So you might be, 10%, 5 to 10% above that, because you do get a better grip on the 2 3/8. But it's really close. It's a really good indicator. And it's just interesting how those two numbers line up, because the grip is so much different. The axle is 2 inch, and we're talking about the 2 3/8 Napalm's Nightmare. So there's an indication there. You can go to the link in the description box, and you'll be able to find out more information about rankings and stuff like that, where you might stand compared against other people who have done those events in grip sport. Yes, the standings only include results that have been done in contests that were either sanctioned by North American Grip Sport or Grip Sport International. And that's the only way that it should be done, guys, because training lifts don't count. They're totally different from competition lifts. So training lifts will not be counted, as well as lifts that are done in meets where the promoter did not take the time to sanction their event. So they're sanctioned events only. So know that going in. Any further questions on this, feel free to ask away. If you need a Napalm's Nightmare setup, check out the description box. I'll put that back in there. And be sure to give it one of these and subscribe. All the best in your training, everybody. Merry Christmas again. Take care.